The first week after my quarantine, immediately I came into the UK, I did my first 14 hours and 7 hours job consecutively. And that's because I knew the right platform to access the job. And that's why I'm here to help you with that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you for subscribing. For all of you who have subscribed, thank you very much. Thank you for helping the page to grow. I appreciate. And for those of you who are just clicking on this page for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to like and comment. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Some people have arrived in the UK for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 months and they are yet to start working. And when you ask them, they tell you, I don't know where to start from. I've been applying to jobs. I couldn't get a job and all. And they are students. So I'm here to actually help you list out those job platforms that are especially for students, where you can apply for jobs, flexible jobs that are going to actually be, they're going to be convenient for you and they're not going to affect your academic calendar. The first and most reliable of all the platforms that I have actually, that was the first platform I used when I arrived here in the UK, and it's been helping me ever since then and even till now. It's flexible for students, for workers, for dependents. As long as you are in the UK, you can actually use this app. Now, people get confused between the both apps. The name of this app is Indeed Flex. Indeed Flex. Now, people confuse Indeed Flex with Indeed. They are two different things, though they work hand in hand, but they are actually two different things. Indeed Flex is actually a UK app. That is why sometimes, as a Nigerian, when you arrive in the UK and you try to search for Indeed Flex, what comes out is Indeed, because you're still registered or your phone is still registered in Nigeria or in China or in whatever country that you are. Your phone is still registered there. So when you look for Indeed Flex, you can't find it. So one of the things you need to do is change your location. For most of the jobs in the UK, you have to change your location to be able to see these apps. So now, first thing first, you change your location from Nigeria. That's on your Google Play Store, on your App Store if you're using an iPhone, iOS and all. You change it to the UK, and once you change it to the UK or the US or wherever you are, you can begin to see apps that functions in the UK. So you search for Indeed Flex, and I'm going to actually take you through the process of how to register and how to start working almost immediately. Number 2 is off to work. Off to work. It's also a UK platform that functions in every part of the UK. They have it in different locations in the United Kingdom. All you need to do is search for off to work, and under off to work, I think you apply and they'll call you for an interview. Most of these apps actually do an interview with you, but it's not to chase you away. It's just to know your capacity. And the jobs that are on these platforms are limitless. Number 3 is TWG. TWG. The full name is The Waiting Game. That's the name. TWG, The Waiting Game. And they are also all over. They are in Cardiff, they are in Birmingham, they're in London. Just check for it. And they also do events whereby students can actually function as a waiting staff, as a barback staff, as a bartender, and the likes of it. Number 4 is student jobs. Student jobs. So now, student jobs, actually, they have different ones. They have the ones that is associated with the schools in which you attend. Like, each schools have this kind of student career platform where you can, as a student, you can apply. Since you cannot do more than 20 hours, you can apply to some of these jobs and you work with them permanently 20 hours, day in, day out. And also student jobs, you can search for that. That's number 4. Number 5 is Condor. Condor. Now, I'm in Cardiff and I don't know if Condor is in other parts of the UK, but most of the job apps that where you can search for jobs, they're actually all around in the UK. So Condor, you also have to apply to this platform, and if they accept you, they'll tell you where you can function and all of those things. The next one is E4S. E4S, and that is employment for students. E4S, employment for students. It's also a platform where you can search for jobs. The other one is Constellation. It's also an agency. The next one is LinkedIn Jobs. Now, LinkedIn Jobs is more of people who are looking for like permanent jobs, yes, but the fact is it also still helps you to get like jobs that are very flexible. It helps you to get jobs that are very flexible too. So you can actually try out LinkedIn Jobs. Even before you arrive in the UK, you can start searching for that and all, and let them know your CV. And now, once you have your CV and it's in appropriation to the UK style and all, it's actually quite easy for you to apply to most of these places, and they consider you, before calling you for interview and all. So the next one is Total Jobs. Total Jobs is also a platform that helps students to get the right job. They have listings of different jobs that you can do. It's not dependent on you as to which one you want to do, your flexibility, your time, and how you want to manage your schooling and the work also. We also have CV Library. CV Library. Yes, this is also a platform where people look for jobs to do and all of that. We also have Glassdoor. Glassdoor, I've never used Glassdoor here in Cardiff, but I know that people in, I think, Birmingham, London, far as Manchester, they actually use Glassdoor. I've heard of one or two people. So that's another platform that helps students to get flexible jobs. So you can check that out. We also have Reed. Reed is also another platform for jobs. The next one is Monster. I'm sure one way or the other you've heard of Monster. Monster is also a job platform that actually also helps students to get flexible jobs and all. And then we have Zuna. Zuna is also a platform that also helps students to get jobs. Now, this is where I want to pass a very important information to you. Most of the job platforms, they are like flexible jobs, like barback, like waiting staff. I'm going to be showing you the list of jobs that are very flexible and that accommodate students, and also, balance your student life and your work life. If you need help on any of this, just let me know. So I can help you. I can put you through some of the things, how you can register. Maybe you've been registering and you find it hard to pass through a particular stage or what have you. Just let me know and I would definitely be of help. I'll be of help to you. So these platforms, they are regular. When I first arrived in the UK, I had because I already heard about Indeed Flex and I knew that it was different from Indeed, it was quite easier for me to get a job. When I arrived, they were still doing the quarantine, which of course they are no longer doing that now. So after my 10 days quarantine, I moved to my school, and I think on the third day I did my first job, because when I arrived, I left London on a Sunday and arrived in Cardiff on a Monday. I went to my school, got my BRP card, bought my ID card, and immediately I registered. It's not even a few hours registration. Immediately I clicked, I already downloaded the app on Indeed Flex. I registered, I clicked on the jobs I would like to do. Click on as many jobs as possible so that they can approve you for most of the jobs, so that when it's now time for you to work, you can make a decision as to which one you want to do, rather than getting limited to the jobs that you can do. And then on Indeed Flex, you can actually keep doing several interviews to get approved for several jobs. So Indeed Flex is very reliable. Off to Work is very reliable if you are in Wales. It's actually very reliable. TWG is actually also one very reliable app. I know people that come all the way from Birmingham for Off to Work, for TWG, for Constellation, and the likes of it. Don't worry, there are other platforms that are very reliable that are coming up newly, and they are also for students. Over time, I'll be updating some of the apps that are functioning for students, for even dependents. As long as you are here as a dependent to a student, you can also work on most of these apps. Yes, so it's very important. And for those of you asking me for how to apply to jobs after school, that's going to be another video for another time. These platforms are also similar, but there are different ways you apply to them, and there are things that you need to do to be able to apply to them. So, but for students right now, take advantage of Indeed Flex, take advantage of TWG, take advantage of Off to Work, take advantage of Constellation and the likes of it. Most of them are apps that function really well, and they would help you as a student. The moment you arrive in the UK, once you have these apps, you can actually function properly here in the UK and work and start making your money and feeding yourself and paying your tuition fee, because we all know that it's not easy to come here and just sit down at home without doing anything. So try as much as possible to take advantage of these apps, this working apps. And if you need help on about any of this, all you need to do is just comment at the comment section, or you reach out to me on Instagram. Yes, I reply DMs very well. So reach out to me on Instagram. Tell me you need help. Tell me you've been trying to. Tell me exactly what's going on. The apps you've tried and you think is not working for you, I can put you through. I can even help you with the application and direct you as to what to do and all of that. And if you have any other question as away from this topic that I've talked about, and you'd like me to shed light on it so that it can help other people, don't forget to drop that at the comment section. I do really hope that you enjoyed watching this, and do not forget to subscribe. That's actually the most important thing. This is the only way we can get this across to other people out there. Subscribe, share, like, comment. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me things you think I can improve on and all of those things. I would really, really appreciate that.